Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. A moment now, countdown who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
Well, you look at Doncic. He has a huge vote total right now, number 3, in fact, among Western Conference players.
And looking more and more like this will start. And that's really a tribute to the work he's put in this season. Every one of those votes.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And for the Lakers, outside the wings are Reeves and James. Ayton is out there with Gordon, and it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
Now, here is Holiday. He's definitely not pleased how he played against the Clippers. Porzingis against Ayton. Porzingis can't hit. Reeves outside. Pass to James. Lakers passing it around. Gordon with no one around. Offline with his 3. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Porzingis with the ball. Outside Tatum. Can't get it to fall. Doncic feeling it out. Reeves in the corner. Ayton kicks to LeBron. Takes it inside.
Oh, come
that time
on.
from Tatum.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
The 3. And another miss by Boston.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's LeBron. His last outing with 20 points. And he lays it straight in.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Outside, White. Back to Tatum. Holiday against Doncic. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistleblower. And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense. But you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here's Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Holiday.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of this.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
That free throw good from Doncic. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Luka Doncic has established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls the game with the basketball in his hands. He is an incredible driver, and he makes the game easy for the guys around him.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, they couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they are well beyond where we thought they'd be at this point in the season, making incredible strides and maintaining their momentum.
Now here's Gordon. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Pass to Doncic, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for LeBron James.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now here is Holiday. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's White. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. White's got 5 now.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Los Angeles with another miss.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Porzingis passes to White. Back to Porzingis. Fires it up. And another basket for Boston.
But he's got the green light. Porzingis understands. Be ready on the catch.
Now Doncic against Washington. He was really on his game. 8 in a screen on Holiday. Doncic kicks to LeBron. From deep, Reeves. Good, and the assist goes to James.
LeBron James always surveying the floor. Few players in the history of the game have the court vision that LeBron has.
Porzingis can't hit.
Thank goodness he missed.
Los Angeles is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside Gordon. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
You've seen late in LeBron's career much more emphasis on that three-point shot, really extending that range.
Now here's White. Last time 14 points for him. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Good and guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's LeBron. He has 5. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
First free throw is good. Pritchard, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. All free throws good from Doncic. Doors, some great shooters on this part.
Yeah.
Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes. They led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
Now LeBron, after the missed three from Derek White. And here's Reeves outside. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Pritchard. And a miss there on the triple. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against Washington.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical.
Just 4 to shoot. James finds Doncic. And the Lakers with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. And Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to a defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And here is Doncic after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Doncic kicks to Gordon. On the wing, Reeves. Gordon with the screen for Reeves. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Brown the pass to Tatum. Driving the way.
Oh, wow. Dang, he is good.
Goodness. I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Doncic outside. Balls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Boston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Outside, White. Ayton against Porzingis. Over Ayton. Porzingis can't hit.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
LeBron sets the screen for Doncic. Back to James. Just 5 on the clock. Reeves finds James. Gordon with the screen for LeBron. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And some changes here for the Lakers. Hachimura, he's checked in for Gordon. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Austin Reeves. Celtics also with a sub. Al Horford's checked in for Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Still yet to score. And it's Brown missing. James outside.
Got him. Oh, come on.
For the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Pritchard passes to Brown. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for 1.
And the technical free throw is good. And we talk about Derek White. Doris, how impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot, an excellent shot blocker, and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
And a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. You look at the Celtics, a season filled with ups and downs, 10th right now in the conference.
Well, I think for Boston, they're one of the NBA's mystery teams this season. One that dropped from being elite just a year ago to now looking more like a mid-level squad.
Yeah, it's been a strange year for them. Early on, they got away from the formula that brought them all that success a year ago, and were just never able to get it back.
Now here's Smart, pass to James. Back to Smart. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And Boston has possession after the basket by Los Angeles. Horford against Hachimura. Brown right side.
Oh. You got to be kidding. This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
Brown against Doncic. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Doncic has got 11.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Brown deciding where to go with it. For the three. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Doncic kicks to Hachimura. Smart passes to LeBron. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And it's a 3-point Laker lead.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Horford with the screen on Doncic. And here's Brown outside. Outside Horford. A 3-pointer is right on target. Horford's got it all tied up now for Boston.
This is how Al Horford has adjusted to make himself a modern NBA big. In rhythm, off the catch, beautiful.
Now here's LeBron. He has 7. Hachimura setting the pick for James. Count that bucket. 9 points in the game so far.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Hauser. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Doncic. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now here's Brown. 24-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. What? And Los Angeles with some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Gannett comes in for James. And it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic. Los Angeles leading by 4. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul.
13 foul. Celtics substitution, number 40, Luke Cornett.
19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Reeves outside. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Sinks the triple. Reeves has got 8 points. 7 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To halt the run. Sends it home! What a shot!
You want drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Lakers lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
You've got Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Connect. And it's Hayes in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Connect. No good. Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game, a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scores on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Here's Pritchard. No scoring in this one. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Tatum for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Man, he hit it.
You see, Jason Tatum doesn't get hurried under duress of the clock. Just trusts in his ability to make shots.
Reeves the pass to Smart. Pass to Connect. Good.
Got him.
Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you have to run Connect off his spot. He's very comfortable in the corner.
Now here's Tatum. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Connect with it. Takes a 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Boston's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Here's Pritchard. His three-pointers off the mark. Lakers have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Reeves left side. Back to Smart. On the wing, Reeves. He had 13 points in the win against Washington.
Oh, block
by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
Here's Reeves. Now Connect. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington. Now here's Tatum. Covered by Hayes. Pass to Pritchard. Traps in the tray. Pritchard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, you can see Tatum continues to grow his game with a play like that. That is nicely done.
Reeves outside. Right wing. Outside, Smart lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Celtics. Cornette's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Pritchard. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Tatum. Pass to Cornette. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
One of your keys defensively is do your work early and push him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Connect. No one near Reeves as he lets it go.
Come on.
And again, no good by the Lakers.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Horford no luck. Lakers trail by 4. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Tatum. Left side Horford. Back to Tatum. To the middle. Here's Cornette. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Some changes for the Lakers. Gordon comes in for Hayes. And James subbed in for Connect. Zinkas, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Al Horford. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 6. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston. Pass to Gordon. Now here's James. He's got 9. Reeves in the corner. Taken away by Holiday. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Hauser the pass to Pritchard. From 7, Tatum.
Yeah.
Shooting foul as the whistle.
Okay. I know. I was just thinking about that steak.
2 free throws.
Some work.
That's on LeBron James.
Well, Jason Tatum forces that defender with the up fake to get